it's Jenna with the D.D.N.O system, and today I wanted to do a follow-up to my EMDR video. So about 8 months ago, I did a video on like what is EMDR, and I'll link it. It'll show up in one of these corners, and like what it is, why it works, how it works. And I've been doing EMDR for over a year now, and I wanted to do a follow-up video. And some addressing what EMDR is not. Because a lot of people talk about it and are interested in it thinking that it is like a magic bullet or a magic cure. Like I just go in and there's this tapping and all of a sudden I'm better. EMDR reactivates that traumatic memory in a safe way so that it can be processed right. So when I say I've been doing EMDR for over a year now, that means like, yes, it is processing trauma. It is working, but I have to go and reactivate that trauma in order to have this process work. This isn't a magic bullet. It is hard work. If you guys watch my channel, you've seen videos where I come out of EMDR and I'm a mess because this memory activation has brought up things that I was not expecting. On the flip side of that, what it is a fantastic opportunity to assist your brain in fixing a memory that was wrong, a thing that was wrong, which shouldn't have happened, and your brain is stuck looping it, or stuck looping a belief. So the first, I don't know, half of the time, year or so that I was working on EMDR, I was specifically working on childhood trauma memories that I knew contributed to my daily experience of PTSD. Once I got through those and saw how radically that it did change my daily experience with triggers and flashbacks, I asked my therapist if it might be something that would work on like OCD, because I had some memories that I was pretty sure were attached to the formation of OCD for me. And, you know, so we were like, okay, well, we'll try this. I did not realize, perhaps because I had stronger trauma memories, how much these memories were actually traumatic for me as a child. And that's one thing that we tend to forget when we're looking at memories and going, oh, that wasn't so bad. Well, yes, how old were you when that happened? Because what might not be traumatic for you as an adult can be incredibly traumatic for a child. And that is one thing that, there's a kitty at my feet. Look, here we go. Say hello, Dory. This is my love right here. Love her. She is my fur friend. She's not my fur baby. She's my fur friend. Anyway, aside, I'm sure you all wanted a cute kitty today, right? There you go. There's your dose of cute kitty. Hey, baby. Yeah, I love you too. So, one of the benefits of EMDR is you can take this memory that was coded in trauma by the child and experience it through an adult lens. And that can make all the difference of the belief that you hold. So, for example, if you're a child and you have an experience where somebody pushes you down, who is bigger and older, you might feel traumatized and helpless by this event, by everything surrounding this event. But when you look at it with an adult viewpoint, you can understand the circumstances that went into that and understand and reintegrate into yourself a narrative of, I am not helpless. There may have been nothing I could do as a child or nothing that I knew that I could do, but I am not helpless. So it takes that message that gets internalized because of trauma, because trauma traps energy and with it, it traps a message. So EMDR taps into that, opens up this internalized message to be reprocessed. For me, with OCD, I got all the acronyms, not acronyms, abbreviations. I got all the letters. I have letters: D.I.D, ADHD, OCD, I'm sure PTSD, CPTSD. I got all the letters. Don't mind me. I'm just going to put, people have their ADHD. People have their like PhD and their thing, the certifications, all their letters. I need one of those with all the letters. Okay, anyway. And we're back, delivering a message. And this is what I am really like. Just so you know, I try to make nice, polished, informative videos, but this is what I am really like in real life. I have a squirrel brain. It's true. Okay. I'm sorry. Back to message. We'll see if these stay in or if I cut them or what. It'll be interesting. Future me who's editing this, the choices that they make. Okay. So in EMDR right now, as we're addressing these OCD memories, I realized that I had internalized a belief that I was a burden when I needed help. That when I was sick, I was a burden to those around me. So therefore, I'm going to avoid germs and sickness. And when I'm sick or in pain, I'm not going to tell other people because then I'm a burden. Well, adult me intellectually understands that that's not true, that people get sick, that humans are a social species, and we depend on each other. I can understand that all day long. It didn't affect the belief that I had internalized as a child. I could tell myself that all day. I didn't believe it. I still believed that I was a burden to those who were around me and to anyone who loved me. So through the process of EMDR, we opened up the memories that were attached to that belief. And I didn't realize they were at the point. I just realized that they were memories attached with the feelings I got when OCD behaviors cropped up. I was like, well, these memories have that similar feel. So we open up the memories and there's the belief. With it all the force that my little 7-year-old heart believed it. And grief with that belief. So I then have to feel that, acknowledge that. No holds bars, not pretending, not whatever, just fully be with that 7-year-old in her grief. And then comfort her as an adult and say, no, that's not true. This is both what makes EMDR so difficult and so transformative, because I am then able to internalize a message that I'm not a burden. We all get sick, and that when I'm sick, I can ask for help. Guys, if I had been able to internalize this message earlier, I may not have got as physically, chronically ill as I did because I refused to ask for help because I didn't want to be a burden. So EMDR is transformative. It really is. But it is not for the faint of heart. It's very difficult. And for multiples, it can be destabilizing if you and your system aren't ready for it. It is not something to enter into lightly. It is not a magic bullet fix. It is an opportunity, though. So that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to just kind of give a follow-up to my EMDR video. And if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Also, any suggestions for topics you would like me to cover in the future, leave those in the comments, because right now, talk about squirrel brain. See, now I'm going to have to leave all that in because I just referenced it. All right. Because right now I have more going on than I have had in like a decade. it's exciting. It's great. My publisher wants some more of my books, children's books, one specifically that addresses trauma. I'm really excited to get that published. Anyway, I've got that going on. My health has begun to improve in ways that I would never thought I would see this level of health again. And I'm still not to normal person health, but I have all the things going on right now, and my mind is everywhere. So if you guys have suggestions for videos, topics that you want covered, help a squirrel brain out, leave them in the comments. All right, I'll see you later.